It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is a rockin' as they await the start of this one. We're here at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Dustin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And off we go from Cleveland. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go, 46! Kill!
Now Prescott. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a guy coming off a pair of shortened seasons. The former Pro Bowler, now in his 8th year, Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson's time here in Cleveland, it's been a bit of a bumpy road, just not been available, not on the field for his Cleveland Brown teammates. And remember, this organization made a hefty investment in him, more guaranteed money than any player in the history of the NFL. If he stays on the field, if he's able to be durable and reliable.
And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Ford straight ahead. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He fields it from the 8. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen.
Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it down to a single point. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights, and we're all tied up. Aubrey now to kick this one away. To return, Jerome Ford. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Line him, go. Out.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Out.
Working from the gun, Watson. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set. Line him, go.
Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Set. Out.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Here's Watson to the air. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck. Board showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the 1st. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. On the option, it's Elliott. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Oh, he puts some heat. He makes the catch. Has room down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Complete. It's Cooper. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Connection made to Judy. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights, and we're all knotted up. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after the
Browns close in and take him down. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Dak off the play fake. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He connects downfield on 4. And he's going to be out of bounds a few yards short of the first. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And a surprising 4th down call doesn't yield a first. We've got a turnover on downs.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anywhere inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward 5-fold, maybe 10-fold.
Watson on 1st and 10. He has it at the 5. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? On is Hopkins for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they locked in and try to stick him deep. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Throwing on first is Prescott. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Trying an inside give to Elliott. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Once again, Elliott. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Off the play fake. It's Prescott. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. To the left sideline, complete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Watson. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection. Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. In motion right is Cooks. He's back to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we're looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw it. He's trying another one deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So it's halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top at the break. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a strong first half from quarterback Deshaun Watson. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Browns and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys take over after returning it inside the red zone. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half, because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. First down, here's Dak. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Prescott here from the gun. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here. He's throwing for it. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You could just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the them to do, and what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
We're set. Line them, go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Out them, go.
2nd down. Watson throwing again. Jeudy there to grab it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
We're set. Line them, go.
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. Moore's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A give up the middle to Ford. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Line them, go. Line them, go.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Line them, go.
2nd and 13. This will be caught by Cooper. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Watson now off play action. That's caught for the 1st. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over to you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get. You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. This, our last play of the quarter. First and 10, Prescott. Quick hitter complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
And they don't get a desperately needed 1st down. They're going to still trail after they turn it over on downs.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
The Browns headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're set up at the 35 now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Working from the gun, Watson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Finding Jeudy. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's an important kick now for Dustin Hopkins. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And his kick is blocked! And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him a left. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now to throw. Throw complete to Lamb. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut it to a point late in this one. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. To throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. It's taken in by Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here he is to throw. Got him in open, left side, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Vacates quickly left side. He can run it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And it's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Elliott. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Browns 29.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Set. Line and go.
Back to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Need this to force overtime. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Set.
One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Cowboys make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.